In this episode, we're going to be talking about the 2020 Season Pass options for Knott's Berry Farm and all the add-ons that come with it. This is your guide to the 2020 Knott's Berry Farm Season Passes, and by the end of this video, you will know everything you need to know to decide which pass is right for you. Coming up right now. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Entertainment Everything, where I talk to you guys about everything entertainment, from news to movies to shows to theme parks to haunts. This time of year we're really talking about theme parks and haunts a lot, but we also have a bunch of other content for you guys. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so just recently Knott's Berry Farm released information that right now you can get your 2020 Knott's Berry Farm Season Pass. I did all the math for all the add-ons and everything. This is your ultimate guide to getting season passes. So we're mainly going to talk about three different things in this episode. First, we're going to start off with the basics of a season pass. Then we're going to get into all the perks and what it comes with. And then finally, the meat and potatoes, we're going to talk about all the prices. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So let's start off with the basics. What is a season pass? Well, a season pass grants you admission to every single day that Knott's Berry Farm is open. That's every day except Christmas. You get discounts on food and merchandise. There's special annual pass holder events like the Knott's Berry Farm announcement event, which is going to be coming up in a couple days now. You can get early access to rides during the summer, and it's actually for a really cheap price. One thing that I recommend is to watch this video and do not wait to buy your season passes, because as the year goes on and as we get closer to 2020 and even during 2020, the prices will go up. So this is the lowest time that it's going to be. So I recommend that after you watch this video, you get them now. One thing I want to point out is what the season pass is. Now, this is something that a lot of people get confused about, so I'm going to bring this to your attention. So this is a season pass, not an annual pass. I'm going to explain the difference right now. So Disneyland, they do something called an annual pass, where let's say I buy the pass on February 5th. I can use that pass until February 5th of the next year. But with Knott's Berry Farm works differently. Knott's Berry Farm is owned by a company called Cedar Fair. And with Cedar Fair Parks, it's a chain of parks all around the world. Most of the parks are on the East Coast. And in the East Coast, it's not the best weather at certain times of year. So those parks, the other Cedar Fair parks, operate as seasonally. So some of them go from March until September, or May until September. And so that is their season. Knott's Berry Farm is the only Cedar Fair park that operates for the entire year. So Knott's Berry Farm season is the year. So no matter when you get it during the year, if you get it in the middle of 2020 or if you get it at the end of 2019, the pass is valid from January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020. And I really recommend that you guys get it early, because the price does go up over the year, during the year, and you'll be able to use it for less time. So I really recommend that you guys get it as soon as possible. Okay, so if you are a new pass holder, something that you get is, if this is your first time getting a season pass, or you want to get a new season pass, what's going to happen is you get one free admission after you buy the pass during 2019, and every additional time you go to Knott's Berry Farm during 2019, it's only $15 or $14.99. So that's a pretty good price. If you are a renewing pass holder, so you are renewing your current season pass, you get one free Bring a Friend ticket any day from September 7th through December 13th. Another thing to keep in mind is that this is a Knott's Berry Farm Season Pass. Knott's Scary Farm is a different event. If you get the pass, you will get discounts on Scary Farm, but unless you get the Scary Farm pass, this is not a pass for Scary Farm. It's just Knott's Berry Farm. Alright, so now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of what this video is about. So we're going to be going through all the passes and the add-ons, which I'll explain what that is in a moment, and we're going to talk about the prices. And I want to make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck. And while we're going through this list, I want just be honest with yourself. Just ask yourself, okay, am I going to use this pass or this add-on this many times? Because you could buy something. I'm going to talk about how what the price is, and then after this many uses or visits, it will automatically start paying for itself. So you've used it, got your money's worth. I personally get more than my money's worth. On the day of this filming, it's end of August, and I've already been about 12 times this year. So I'm definitely getting my money's worth. I know there's a lot of people who go way more than me, but you got to be honest with yourself. Are you going to get it? Because this is a very cheap price when you think about it. At the surface level, when you look at all of these prices, they look very, but I'm going to explain to you guys if it's worth it for you, so then you'll get an understanding of, how actually cheap these things are if you do go the certain amount of times. But again, you do need to be honest with yourself. I'm going to say that a bunch of times, because if you buy something and you don't get your money's worth, that's not going to be good, because then you're just paying more for something that you didn't need in the first place. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so for all of the math that I did, I used Google Calculator, but for all the math that I did, some of these don't equally add up, so I'm just rounding them. Some things, it's like, it'll pay for itself after 2 visits plus $10, but I'm just rounding to the closest thing. And I'm going to be talking about other Cedar Fair parks and how this pass applies to those parks, but all the prices that I'm talking about are based off of Knott's Berry Farm's prices. So the cost for a large soda at Knott's might be different for a cost of a large soda at King's Dominion. So just keep that in mind. I'm going off of what these are, and also general admission ticket prices. I'm going off of the lowest ticket price, because depending on the day, they might change. So yeah, let's do it. So there are 3 main passes. I'm going to explain all that right now. So the first pass is the regular pass. This pass grants you admission to Knott's Berry Farm every day of the year, plus all the discounts and whatnot, for $99. So the regular pass grants you admission to every day of Knott's Berry Farm's operating days with no blackout dates, plus all the benefits I described to you guys earlier. Merchandise discounts, whatnot, free early access to summer rides. The regular pass does that, but it's just for Knott's Berry Farm. The gold pass, for the gold pass, it includes Knott's Soak City Water Park, which is across the street. That is only open during the summer months. And the discounts on merchandise they're just a little bit higher. And then you have the Platinum Pass, and the Platinum Pass grants you admission to all of the Cedar Fair parks. I believe Cedar Fair has about 11 or 12 properties across the country. Cedar Fair did acquire 2 new water parks in Texas, and those will be available with the Platinum Pass beginning January 7th. If you're not sure what those parks are, just look up Cedar Fair parks, and you'll be able to find them with all the cities and whatnot. Alright, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the prices of the passes and the add-ons and talk about, after this many uses of this particular thing, it will be, you'll get your money's worth. So, you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so I wrote this all down on my computer right here, so that's what I'm going to be looking down. So the regular pass is $99, and by the way, there's some other fees and stuff that goes with it, but it's not that much. This is just the price for the specific thing. So the regular pass is $99. You will get your money's worth after 2 visits to Knott's Berry Farm. If you're renewing the pass, it'll be $89. For new pass holders, the Gold Pass, which is the water park, the Plus water park, will be $120. That will again get you about if you go at least 2 times to Knott's Berry Farm, you will get your money's worth. And it's $110 for renewing pass holders. For new pass holders, with a Platinum Pass, which is all the Cedar Fair parks, it'll be $197, and $191 if you're a renewing pass holder. So about 3 to 4 times. If you go 3 to 4 times to Knott's Berry Farm, the general admission ticket at the lowest price is $55 online, so that's what I'm basing it off of. 3 or 4 times, then you will get your money's worth with a Platinum Pass. So now we're going to get into the add-ons. So the add-ons are things that are completely optional, but if you're going to go this many times, and you're going to do this thing this many times, I highly, highly, highly suggest you get it. These things are huge money savers. All right, let's get right into it. So first off, we have the dining plan. The dining plan gives you you pay a single price, and then at 14 food locations in Knott's Berry Farm plus 2 in Knott's Soak City Water Park. They have certain meals, which are typically an entree and a side, which, by the way, food can get pretty expensive. Boardwalk Barbecue is like $22 for an entree and a side. I highly suggest you get it. Some places cost less, but but then some places like Boardwalk Barbecue cost a lot more. So it's $115 with a regular pass and a gold pass, and again, these are add-ons, you don't have to do these. And then with a platinum pass, it's only an extra $15, so $130. So if you go with the regular or gold pass, all you need to do is eat 7 meals, and then after that, it'll start paying for itself. And again, be honest with yourself, are you going to eat 7 meals there? You can eat every 4 hours you're in the park, so that'd be about twice a day. And then with the Platinum Pass, you gotta eat something 9 times. You gotta use the dining plan 9 times. And this is based off of the voucher that they have. I'm just doing 50 because the voucher is $15. You can get that if you're going for 1 day for $15, and it'll give you. It's kind of like that, but it's for a single meal. Then we have the drink plan / the souvenir bottle. Here's my souvenir bottle for 2019. This is what it looks like. So yeah, you can get the drink plan, which is every time you're at a place, they just give you a cup and you can have the soda. It's $32, and a large fountain drink is $5. So if you drink if you use your thing 6 times, you will get your money's worth on this. So basically, I suggest, so you can get the cups, or you can get the souvenir bottle. They're both $32, so I suggest you get this. The one problem with this is that you don't really have anywhere to write your name on it. I guess you could, but these are very easy to steal. So I do suggest you get this rather than just the cup. You can carry this around everywhere. You definitely see a lot of people with it. Yeah, so $32, you can use it 6 times. Also, another cool thing is that even if you have a gold or a regular pass, it doesn't matter what pass you have, you don't have to have a platinum pass. You can use, if you buy one of these at Knott's Berry Farm, it has the whole Knott's Berry Farm thing in it, and you go to Carowinds, which is another Cedar Fair park. If you go to any other Cedar Fair park, you can use this there. Yeah, so if you buy one at another park and you go to Knott's Berry Farm, you can use it there. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. You can, and again, you don't have to have a gold pass or a regular pass to use this at another park. So, yeah, if you're gonna use it 6 times, go ahead. Thanks for watching my video. Like what you see, hit subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. Also, like and share with your friends. And don't be afraid to comment and tell me what you like about my videos and if you have any feedback. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, well, now back to your regularly scheduled programming with, well, me. Alright, next thing is FunPix. I don't have this one. I have the dining plan, the gold pass, and as of 2019, I have the dining plan, the gold pass, and the drink. I don't have FunPix because I personally don't have a need for it. But if you do want to use this, that's great. So basically, the season FunPix is OCD about that is $50 for the entire season. Based off of if you were to go for one day and get the FunPix deal, you'd have to just use it for like 2 full days, and then you get your money's worth. I personally don't think it's I don't use those. Basically what it is you like there's some people standing at the front entrance with you can get your picture taken, and it'll like go to your app or something like that. I haven't used it before. At like Peanuts characters meet and greet, they'll take your picture, it'll automatically go to your FunPix thing, which is pictures. When you get off the rides where they take your picture, you can just go up to them and it'll save on your account. But yeah, $50 if you use it 2 times, that's technically you're getting your money's worth. Yeah, so next one, and also, one more thing, if you get the FunPix for 2020, you get the FunPix deal for the rest of 2019 for free, just for the $50. So I mean, again, buy it early. Okay, and then next up is parking. So regular parking at Knott's Berry Farm for a regular car is $20. So the year parking is $75. So if you park in their parking lot 4 times, you will get your money's worth. That is also valid on Scary Farm nights. If you get the regular Knott's Berry Farm parking year-round parking pass, you can also use that at Knott's Scary Farm. Yeah, I highly recommend you get this if you're going 4 times or more. Definitely get this. It's well worth the price. You don't want to. Trust me, it's very annoying to go up and have to pay the $20 every time. It's like the $20 of shame. Instead of just giving them your pass and move on, it's a great deal. Then we have you can add this on to your Knott's Berry Farm season pass. You can add a Knott's Scary Farm pass for 2020. They're already selling these. You can add a Knott's Scary Farm pass to your Knott's Berry Farm pass. And on there, for 2020, it is $95. So if you're going to go to Scary Farm 2 times or more, go 2 times, you will get your money's worth. Or, well, 2 times will pay for itself. In fact, this one is exactly. And that's going off of the base price. So if you're going on a more crowded day, you'll get more of your money's worth. But yeah, go at least 2 times, and you got your money's worth on that for the Scary Farm pass. The next 2, I don't have. So the Knott's or all the Cedar Fair parks offer something called Fast Lane. It's like you buy, if you're not aware of what it is, you buy a pass, you get a wristband. Well, you buy it for extra admission. You buy it extra for your onto your general admission, and you get a wristband, and you get to skip all the lines for the rides that are included. So you can get you can get a Fastlane Pass for the entire year for $525 for Knott's Berry Farm. They call it the Fastlane Season Home Pass. So if you use that Fastlane, for the $525 adds up exactly to buying the regular Fastlane for one day 7 times. I personally don't have a need for this. I don't go just for roller coasters, so I probably wouldn't be getting my money's worth. And then you can also get that if you have a Platinum Pass for all the Cedar Fair parks for $849, and that would be, you could if you use that 11 times, you would get your money's worth. Or more than 11 times. I'm just saying these as, yeah. So, yeah, if you're weak and you don't want to wait in lines, I mean, go ahead. Yeah, no. So I actually want to know how many people get this. I don't. Yeah, good for you if you want to get it. Then you have the Locker Pass, which is $150 for the entire year. I don't have this because I don't bring that much stuff. But if you do, and if you have the Gold Pass, it's for both parks. And this isn't available for the regular pass. It only works with Platinum and Gold Pass. I'm not sure if it does it for all of the Cedar Fair parks, but it's $150. I wasn't able to get a total, or like what I've been saying, like, oh, if you use it this many times, you'll get your money's worth, because they don't advertise online how much their lockers are. And I'm not sure. So, it looks like I guess that they're about $25. You get one standard size locker per day. So, I'm not sure, but, yeah, $150 for the locker. Yeah. So if you have a lot of stuff you want to put in the locker, yeah, go ahead. Almost all of the roller coasters do have bins on the platforms, or if not, you can leave your stuff on the side. There's no, you can't have any stuff in line and whatnot. Almost done here. The Platinum Pass does come with parking, so there's no parking for the Platinum Pass. The Platinum Pass, it already comes with the regular pass, so you don't need to buy extra parking for that. Yeah. So, again, applicable taxes and fees apply. So again, be honest with yourself. If you're going to use these add-ons or the pass this many times, 100% get it. It's a great deal. All these are great deals if you're going to use these that many times. The physical replacement for the you do get a physical pass. You can write your name on the back. If you lose it, which I find them very easy to lose, I have lost mine. If you lose it, you don't worry, another person can't use it because they take your picture. But if you lose it, the replacement is $15. Something I do suggest is getting the Knott's Berry Farm mobile app. This app, I find I have it downloaded and it comes in handy a lot. You can use it. You can store all your tickets or vouchers that you have. You can store all your season passes. They have different deals on there. Sometimes, like one time I was there and it was like, oh, buy one, get one free cotton candy. They show all the rides, how far away from them you are, where they are. You know, if you don't know where to go, you can just type it in and just follow the arrows and you'll go on there. It shows all the dining, all the shows and attractions that day. Sometimes there's glitches in the app, but for the most part it's a pretty good app. Sometimes the wait times, they don't really show them, or sometimes they're not accurate, but yeah, because Knott's Berry Farm, they don't show their wait times typically at like the front entrance like Disney does. Yeah, so I highly recommend you make an account and put your season passes on the app. There's no downside in doing it. It doesn't take up that much storage. I've had it on my phone the whole time I've been a season pass holder, and it's very convenient. All you gotta do is just scan the paper that you get for your pass, and every time you go to the park, just whip out your phone, boom, put it on there. You can also use it for like when you have the parking or the dining plan. It'll be on there. Just give them your phone, and you'll be on your merry way. One more thing I would like to talk about before we go is Knott's Berry Farm recently made an announcement for their 100th anniversary. As you guys know, this is like a great time to be a Knott's fan, because in I believe it was 2017, they had the, like, this is like this period of time is a great time to be a Knott's fan, because in the last couple of years, like, they've been having a lot of like major anniversaries and whatnot. I believe it was like 2017, they had the 75th anniversary of Ghost Town, where they did all the upgrades with the chicken dinner, Ghost Rider. They made Ghost Town alive. I believe it was 2017. Might have been 16. I might have to fact check that. And then now in 2020, they have the Knott's Berry Farm 100th anniversary. And then in 2022 is the Knott's Scary Farm 50th anniversary. So like this period of time is pretty crazy. So yeah, we're pretty lucky to have this. So they just announced the Knott's 100th anniversary on Knott's Family Reunion, a tribute to the Knott family's rich history, coming summer 2020. They made this art, which I love this. This looks awesome. They have like a bunch of people who, like, the different costumes of different lands and people who work there. They have all these different people. They have the Catawampus. Oh my god, I really love this. Wacky Soapbox Racers, Walter Knott, Mrs. Knott, Knott's Berry Tales, the Haunted Shack. So this is their description of the Knott's Family Reunion, which I'm really looking forward to. Southern California's original theme park, Knott's Berry Farm, commemorates its 100th year anniversary with a grand summer-long celebration, paying tribute to the Knott family's rich history and legacy with family fun for all. The Knott's Family Reunion is a chance for friends and families to come together to relive their favorite Knott's remembrances while also creating unforgettable, exciting new ones. Guests will be immersed in a once-in-a-lifetime celebration featuring festive park decor, themed food items, unique entertainment, exclusive merchandise, and special surprises along the way. All paying homage to the nostalgia that surrounds the historic theme park. More details about the exciting 100th celebration festivities coming in the summer of 2020 will be announced in the coming months. I'm very excited about this, guys. Also, they released, I hope this is actually what they'll look like. They released the new look for the passes. I hope this is actually what they're really going to look like. Yeah, this looks really awesome. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Click that like button and tell me in the comments below any feedback you have. Let's start a discussion about what you guys are looking forward to for the 100th anniversary. It's going to be great. Go out, buy that pass. The offer for the renewing pass holders with the Bring a Friend, the discount ends October 27th. So again, get those season passes. Thank you so much for watching. And my name is Will Collins, your host on Entertainment Everything, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!